future filled with possibilities. A special acknowledgement to all member states and the staff of the East African Community Secretariat for their solidarity and encouragement throughout the process of the accession. Our mission is clear: strengthen friendship, contribute to prosperity, and actively shape a brighter future for the population of this community. Somalia's membership is not just timely but natural, enhancing the bloc's trade and investment potentiality. Somalia's geostrategic significance will elevate the community's global reference and strategic importance. Somalia's integration will strengthen people-to-people connection, benefiting the East Africa in various aspects. As I said earlier, Somalis are already here in the East Africa community. We are part of the family, but today, as His Excellency President Museveni said, we have been a newly born for the purpose of legitimacy and legalization. Progress against Al-Shabaab in Somalia, recovering vast lands, and recent milestones in international relations showcase our commitment and determination to be an active contributor of the well-being of this region and the global at large. Our milestone includes the lifting of the UN arms embargo after 31 years, which was the longest embargo in the history of the United Nations, and achieving a debt relief in DC yesterday, where Somalia was struggling that debt relief for the last decade. Debt relief stands as a testament to our commitment to reforms, providing crucial financial resources for the development. Together, let us build a legacy of unity and cooperation, united by shared goals and visions. Again, Somalia is proud, Somalia is grateful for acceptance shown by the 7 brotherly states that were in the community before us. We are also hoping that many more countries will join the community, some of which the joining of Somalia or the accession of Somalia was a prerequisite for them to apply even. A new dawn has started for East Africa, in which Somalia is going to be a permanent and active and prosperity contributing member. In line with that, I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the participants for their presence and support in this great occasion of our history today. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Indeed, your passion for Somalia joining the community is also a motivation to all of us. And now, allow me, Your Excellencies, to invite His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, President of the Republic of South Sudan, and the chairperson of the summit of the E.A.C. Heads of State. This is his first official assignment as the chair of the summit, and therefore, Your Excellency, we want to welcome and congratulate you. Most welcome, sir.
Your Excellency, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda and the host of this event, Your Excellency Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, members of the East Africa Community Council of Ministers, Honorable Dr. Peter Mathuki, Secretary General of East Africa Community, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the East Africa Community Heads of State Summit, I warmly greet you all. During the 23rd Summit of the East Africa Community Heads of State, held on 24th November 2023 in Arusha, Tanzania, it was agreed that the Somalia and the East Africa community, East Africa community, today's ceremony signifies a commitment of both Somalia and East Africa community to come together in the spirit of African unity for the mutual benefit of our peoples. Your Excellencies, as Somalia just joined the East Africa community, we have got a major boost in the integration, particularly in the regional and continental trade under the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. Somalia is joining a regional economic bloc that has recorded significant achievements in all its 4 pillars of integration, namely the custom union, common market, monetary union, and political federation. The customs union, which was signed in 2005, has been transformed into the East Africa Community Single Customs Territory. Under the Common Market Protocol, Somalia, along with the rest of the member of East Africa community, will enjoy the 5 freedoms: free movement of goods, free movement of persons, free movement of labor, free movement of services, and free movement of capital, and 2 rights, namely the right of establishment and the right of residence, as enshrined in the protocol. The East African Monetary Union Protocol has the goal of establishing a single currency aimed at boosting regional trade and financial transactions across the region. Under the political federation, the Summit of Heads of State opted in 2017 for a political confederation as a transitional model to the proposed federation. Consultations of our people is ongoing, particularly on the development of the Constitution. Your Excellencies, as I conclude, peace and security is key for economic growth, political stability, and sustainable development. We shall continue to work for peace and security in the entire East Africa. On behalf of the people of East Africa, I would like to warmly welcome Somalia into the East Africa community. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, I will now invite the Council to the Community and his team to present the Treaty of Accession to the Chairperson of the East African Community and the President of the Federal Republic of Somalia to sign the treaty on behalf of the East African Community and the Federal Republic of Somalia. I also invite the Secretary General to witness the signing. Your Excellencies, we will now proceed to the handover of the signed copy of the Treaty of Accession to the Secretary General of the E.A.C. I now invite the Secretary General to lead the chairperson of the East African Community and His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Somalia into the front of the high table to exchange the signed treaty. I now request the chairperson to hand over the signed copy of the Treaty of Accession to the Secretary General as custodian of documents of the East African Community to facilitate registration with the African Union and the United Nations. We will now proceed, Your Excellencies, to the unveiling and launching of the new map of the expanded East African Community, and I request the Secretary General to lead their Excellencies to unveil and launch the new East African map. Should come here. Your Excellencies, you may have your seats. We will now proceed to the communique read by the East African Community Secretary General. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. Now I'm reading the communique of this very important event, signing of the Treaty of Accession of the Federal Republic of Somalia to the Treaty for the Establishment of the East African Community. Communique. Their Excellencies President Salva Kiir Mayardit of the Republic of South Sudan and the Chairperson of the East African Community Heads of State Summit, and the President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud of the Federal Republic of Somalia have on this day, 15 December 2023, signed the Treaty of Accession of the Federal Republic of Somalia to the Treaty for the Establishment of the East African Community. And this, in attendance to witness this, was His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni of the Republic of Uganda, and indeed a founding member of the community. And yours truly, Secretary General, President, and all of you present dignitaries. Their Excellencies record that the 23rd Ordinary Meeting of the Summit of the East African Community Heads of State, held 24 November 2023, designated His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit and the Chair of the Summit to sign the Treaty of Accession of the Federal Republic of Somalia to the Treaty for the Establishment of the East African Community on behalf of the Summit. His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit congratulated His Excellency President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud and the people of the Federal Republic of Somalia, and His Excellency President Museveni has also congratulated and welcomed the new member to the bloc. Their Excellencies, the heads of state, noted that the entry of the Federal Republic of Somalia into the community was beneficial to the people of Federal Republic of Somalia and indeed to the community. His Excellency President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud welcomed and appreciated the decision of the summit to admit the Federal Republic of Somalia and committed that Somalia will do what it can to get fully integrated. His Excellency President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud reiterated that the Federal Republic of Somalia admission was a fulfillment of the dreams held by the leadership and indeed the people of Federal Republic of Somalia. His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit emphasized the directive of the summit on admitting Somalia into the community. His Excellency President Salva Kiir of the Republic of South Sudan and the chair of the summit, and also the President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, thanked the host, His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni of the Republic of Uganda, and indeed a founding member of the community, for the warm and cordial hospitality extended to them and their respective delegations. Done today at State House Entebbe, this 15th day of December 2023. I thank you, Your Excellencies.
Your Excellencies, we have now come to the end of this historic event.
Chairperson, just one request from the chairman. There's what we call Kabozi in Uganda here. Kabozi means you bring some interesting story. I like to find out the linkages among the African people. And one of the methods I use is languages. When I go to different parts of Africa, I say, what do you call this? What do you call this? What do you call this? Now, when I linked up with the Somalis, I found that the word they use for cow is sa. Sa. Now, these fellows here, these Ugandans, they will tell you what sa means. Sa, among the Bantu tribes of Uganda, means cow dung. You don't call human dung. They don't call it sa. It has got another name. And they don't call the dung of the goat sa. No. Obusa, amasa is only for the cow dung. So, very interesting. These scholars should be fine. And then the word for water among the Somalis is bio. Now, if you ask our Acholi speakers, those who speak Acholi, our Luo, the word for water in Luo is pi. Pi. So, pi, yes. Exactly. Now, this is even nearer. So, these people, we are begging you to unite. These are people already united by God through history. That's my kawozi. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We have come to the end of this historic event. I request that we rise for the anthems, after which our Excellencies will take leave of this forum. I request our Excellencies, we will have a photo session and we will be guided